Okay, I'm going to start with the application. First, let me search for DS160. And here you can see this is the website. I'll also share it in the description. CAEC, State Government. I'm just opening it here. I'm selecting India and Hyderabad, as that is the nearest location for me. UH6A. I'm going to start a new application. You can read the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act notices. As I've already read it, will just click I agree. And you can give any of the question, or you can select any of the question and answer one of those. I will just give in what city. I'm going to give Bangalore. And this is the application ID. If you log out of the DS160, for you to retrieve the application ID, this will be it. So please keep it safe for reference. You can start with your name. Make sure you enter the names exactly that are there in the passport. So in my passport, my name is my given name is actually empty. So I'm going to enter FNU over here, but you can enter exactly how it is in the passport, the surname and the given name. This does not apply to us. Have you any other names? I don't think we have any other names. If you have, you can mention those. For telecode doesn't apply to us. I'm a male, so I'm going to select that. The marital status, single. Going to enter my date of birth in the city that I was born in. India. Make sure you save the application because it keeps on. It will log out in some time, and you will lose the information that you've already entered. Going to next. I'm from India, and I'm going to select India. If you are from any other place, you can select any other place. I do not hold any other nationality. Yes, I am a permanent resident of the country. Oh, sorry. Any other region? So I'm going to select no. National identification number doesn't apply to us. So we can make all of these doesn't apply. I'm just going to save this. Next is the travel. We are going to apply for F1 visa, so academic or language student. We're going to select student as F1. If you're applying for your spouse, any of the dependents, you can accordingly apply. I haven't made any specific travel plan, so I'm going to make as no. I'm just going to put something around 6th of August as intended rate of travel. Intended length. According to our I-20, it is 3 years. So I'm going to select 3 years. This you can enter the exact address that's there in the I-20. You can enter this particular zip code. Actually, let me check. 77843. Okay, this is wrong. This is the correct one. I'm paying for myself, so I'll just select. If you select any other person, so you'll have to mention the details. Just going to save and continue the application. No one is actually traveling with me, so I'm just going to give as no. If you've been to the US, you can select yes. As I've already been to the US, so I selected yes. I've arrived on 25th of May 2018. I was there for almost 19 days. I just selected 19 days. I didn't have any driver's license, so I'm just selecting no. Yes, I was issued a US visa, so I'm just selecting no. If you haven't been issued anything, you can just ignore it. Haven't been refused. No one has filled any immigration petition. I'm just going to save. Okay, this, as you saw, this is session is timed out, and I've been logged out of this. This same thing will happen if the session times out for you as well. I'm going to retrieve my application now. So this is the application ID that I I am entering my first name, date of birth, and the security question answer. I lost the travel information, so I'm going to. No one is going to travel with me. I've been to the US. So I'm just selecting this. So the last date, I'm just entering the information that I've been showed visa. I'm just entering XXX. No, I'm not applying for the same visa. Yes, I'm applying in the same country. Yes, I've been given all my 10 fingerprints during the OFC for my B1 B2 visa. No, it has not been stolen or lost. It has not been revoked. Yeah. Have you been refused US visa? No. No one has filled immigrant petition. I'm just going to save. Okay, they're asking for a valid visa. Here, I've given a random visa, which is eight digit. It will be basically in red color in your visa document. If you already have a visa, you will be knowing it. I'm just going to save it and continue the application. I'm just giving my home address. I've already autofilled, so this is all my home information. And is this, yeah, same as my mailing address? I'm just going to give does not apply for now. You can give your secondary phone number as well. I've not used anything. Just giving a random my email address. You can give yours. If you have used any other email address, you can actually give your email address. I'm just going to give my email address. Just making sure. Other email address, media platform. I'm just going to give LinkedIn or anything. Just go to give us Salman. No, I'm not going to give any other information over here. See, I'm going to save and continue the application. As is generally a regular document, so I'm just going to select a regular document. So this I'm just going to give a travel document number, the passport number. Passport book number doesn't apply to us Indians, so I'm just going to select. Have been given. You can see the issue city that your passport is there, and if the state is not mentioned on my passport, so I'm not mentioning it here. Issue instead, I'm just giving some random date just for your expiration date. I have never lost. If you have lost, you can give those information. I'm just going to save and continue the application. Here, you can check your I-20 and give the name that issued your I-20. In the I-20, you can see something known as immigration specialist who has signed in the I-20. For me, it's Bhavishya Devi Dua. And organization name you can just ignore. School official. You can give 1226 TAMU. This you can find it. You can find it in the picture in the WhatsApp group that we have shared. Zip code is 778431226, and their phone number. And for email address, you can give the ISS TAMU email address. I'm just going to save and continue the application. You can give your father's name. My father is not in the US, so I'm not. My mother is also not in the US. I don't have any relatives in the US. If you specifically have any relatives, you can mention their information as well. Just going to next one. Okay, I don't have any other relatives as well. For people who are students, can just select as a student. But people who are in specific fields, they can select their specific field. For me, it's engineering, so I'm just selecting engineering. I'm as I'm employed and under Villasoft, so I'm just entering the Villasoft. I'm just giving some random address for now. I'm just giving my own. You can just briefly describe your duties at the job place, or if you're a student, you can just enter currently pursuing bachelor's in computer science or related field. So you can enter this, and in the eighth semester, whatever your current situation is, you can just mention. For people who are working, they can mention their duties. I'm just going to save and continue the application. Yes, I was also previously employed. So if you are not, you can just select no. I'm just going to give a random. Bangalore. All this information is a little random. It's personal, so you can just give your own information. Just going to give my own number. Here also you can mention your duties. This is previous employment, and if you're here, you can actually give your BTech and other information. So I've studied in Manipal University, so I'm just giving other information. Course of study, academic. So you make sure the course of study for me to you enter, check this, and then accordingly enter. For middle school or high school course of study, please indicate academic or vocational. For all other educational, please indicate your major of concentration. So here I'm just going to give my bachelor's information. Just going to give something random. Here you can leave it with the bachelor's or add on your 12th and 10th. I'm not going to show you that because it would be similar. I'm just going to the next field. Okay. Okay. This I've just missed it. I don't belong to any clan or tribe. And here you can give as many languages that you speak. I speak around three languages: English, Hindi, and Telugu. I'm just giving these. Have you traveled? If you've traveled to any of the countries within the last few years, you can give it. I've traveled to United States, sorry, United States of America, and also Singapore. I'm just giving these two. You can give whatever countries you've traveled to. I have not belonged to any organization. You can give the organization information if you're. I don't have any explosives or training. I haven't served in military. I haven't served in paramilitary unit or anything like that. Just going to save and continue. I'm just going to the next field, security and background information. So you can, if you have any communicable diseases, you can just include their information. Otherwise, it's no. I don't have any mental or physical disorder. I'm not. Haven't been an addict. So most of this is personal information. You can have to enter whatever you feel right for yourself. But I personally believe everything would be a no if you are not indulging in any of the criminal or uh, activities. So I'm just going to enter no. So you read each and every, I suggest read each and every question and answer those accordingly. Mm. Please read each and every question and answer those accordingly. This is for me. I'm just going to give some random names. My own name. I'm just giving my own name. You basically have to give information of someone who is not your family member, but know that you are going to United States. You will be going to study in United States. So maybe you can give your friends information or something like that, right? I'm just going to give it same just for reference. I'm just going to save and next. Okay, it's saying just going to give my brother's name. Yeah, you basically will have a service ID if you got already your uh, I-20. So I just refer that particular thing and enter the service ID. Here you just have to give Texas A&M University. Here you can give your course of study, either masters in industrial engineering or PhD or whatever your course of study is. Here the same thing that you've initially given. be the same information that you've already given earlier. This is the service information. Or else if you want to exactly match how it looks in the I-20, you can remove this particular thing and also remove this particular thing. Now you can just save this and review your whole DS160.